Aaliyah with LXF. So nice to see you again. I'm watching you. Anywho, today's topic is about racing medium. And the question presented was, what medium should I use to run for my training? You have treadmill, you have road, you have the track, and you have trail / more technical terrain. Fantastic question. Pertaining to OCR, you're going to get a wide range of terrain. However, you want to take in consideration where your race is, or at least your next race or upcoming races, and shake it up a bit. So we have OCR Worlds coming up. Woo! Who's excited for that? And that's in Vermont. So you bet your butt I'm training on some more technical terrain and incline. However, if you're training for a Spartan Jacksonville race, it's relatively flat with maybe a speed bump. If you're lucky, a speed bump. So taking that into account, you really want to focus your training on that medium. However, things to take into consideration are your physical health, which is how your body is feeling in general. Maybe you have achy knees, achy ankles, or you're feeling fucking fantastic. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse on YouTube. Shh. You have your mental fitness. That is how you are feeling mentally on that specific day. Your mental game. Maybe you had an awful talk with your boss. They are evil. Just kidding. Or just a rough day, or you're feeling a little blue and working out's kind of hard. Those days happen. Happens to me. Then you have the aspect I already talked about, which is your race environment. And taking all three of those into account, you want to find a balance that works for you and your body. The whole point of training is to improve while staying healthy. Most people focus on the improvement part, but you gotta focus on the healthy part too. Because you can't race well or perform well if you are not healthy. When you're considering those variables, running on a treadmill is a little bit softer on your knees than running on the pavement. So if you have bad knees, bad ankles, maybe the majority of your running is done on the treadmill. And if you're preparing for OCR Worlds, let's say, you then also have maybe one run that's on the trail. You can also work on the incline on the treadmill as well, which is fantastic. If you're doing a road race, like maybe City Challenge, it's done flat for the most part. Then practicing some days on the pavement, some days on the treadmill. It's all about a balance. That's really the key. You don't want to get bored, and you want things that are mentally stimulating. That's why there's crossover between the physical piece and the mental piece. Some days you run with music, some days you don't, because during the race you can't run with music. Unless you're in the open heat. Okay? So those are all factors that come into play when considering what medium to use. So check out your next race, and as you prepare for it, on a day-to-day basis, I said that weird. On a day-to-day basis, you want to check in with how you're feeling physically, how you're feeling mentally, and also, take into consideration your race environment. So, get training, and I'll see you out there.